I got that bitch and she walking up down and I jump in that pussy. You know I'm trying to some that gas and they for the mouth. You can't come around with you niggas down. Money go I end up your bitch back. Up and out from where I'm racing a barrel machine. I gas in the rim with a spinning. And I probably got that home cause I was sitting. These niggas they was feeling loose. She hit me with that bag. She gotta go everywhere I just spreading. Call up off on the pack without a lip. And some of my niggas be pulling in triggers. They ready to hit you. They go in my limit. So these niggas like a ripple all over the place. Now I got it together. More money, more shit. Every shit to the weather. Bitch, I just take you all over the data. And I got for better so you cannot lie me. For that drink, I'm with like a zombie. Selling the work, come on, they all lobby. I got them bitches, she was like a found. I jump in that pussy, you know that I'm trying to not smoking that gas and then for them man, you can't come around, you niggas just down too much, go I ended up your bitch ain't bad enough, you are not mad at me, she done bad enough, sipping the lean, I go higher than sad, we making them rags, I know that you better than I them bitches, she walking up down and I jump in that pussy, you know that I'm trying to not smoking that gas and they for them out, you can't come around, you niggas just down with money, go I ended up your bitch ain't bad enough, you are not I ain't excited. Keep them racks, I know that you better than I them bitches, she walking up down and I jump in that pussy, you know that I'm trying to not smoking that gas and they for them out, you can't come around, you niggas just down with money, go I ended up your bitch ain't bad enough, you are not mad at me, she done bad enough, sipping the lean, I go higher than sad, we making them racks, I know that you better than Stop following sign. And it's a lot of bit of music. I get the drinking like a Beatles. Talk about it in the phone, so I'm used. I'm a hand, talk about it in my music. Why too much shit, shit. I don't play with bitches like I'm you. That's me like you. Five out of the one don't do this, I don't work for me. I'm like, I would choose for the box. They need me a bitch to die for me. I like bitches with a big dog for me. I'm a small on the list of bros and this is love. A new bird, I used to come in my couch, so the judge. I be waiting for the fin of a couch, so the club. Girl, I'm cracking on me like, what shit to know, that's that stuff. I said, I love no judge. And it's all the rest, everything I'm saying, they come and see. You know, I do what you is. I watch you smelly on your perk. Bitch, I'm gonna tell you about you scared of P80. My stuff got something like this, you get this shit, the old lady. Bitch ass nigga gon' hold it right, but hold it up, what I'm gonna do. Just trust me to know what I'm doing. Let's go! Let's fucking go! I'm telling you, I'm winning 4 straight. And if I don't, I'm going game 7. I ain't playing. Look at this shit. I went 7 already, nigga. I went 7 again, nigga. And I was down in both series. Fuck is you talking about? I got a little happy and lucky this series. They try to, you know, get a nigga a little soft and shit. But now, you know what? It's just all good. It's all good because I'm gonna give me a chip, bitch. I ain't get here for no reason, fuck, nigga. Let's go. Fuck Jordan, nigga. I don't give a fuck about you. Pussy. Your bald ass. Nigga, look at me. I'm gold. Nigga. Yeah.
Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The Heat, with a Game 3 opportunity to dig themselves out of a 2-0 hole. They will need to bring all they can muster against the Mavericks. This is the NBA Playoffs, and it's up next.
2-0 start to the finals. Ben's been choose to bring you Game 3 of NBA Sports Washington. Here on the field, this is Bart Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. We've got LeBron James, Robertson is in there, Michael Jordan, and Dirk Nowitzki in the for Miami. Hastings is out there with Durant, Chris Anderson, Bennett Anthony, and Gilmore.
No! I wasn't paying attention. Good shit. You know that we smoking on John Doe. Nigga smoking on what? He's talking about $35 worth of gas on me. Nah, before I start playing YouTube, let me go ahead and play my shit right there. Hey, yo, bro, I'm telling you, I'm about to get me a W on me. It's gonna be a long stream, y'all.
That's Nowitzki missing.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Pass to Iverson. Here's Gilmore. And stolen by LeBron. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Jordan. Rebounded by Jordan with
Oh my God, this bitch ass nigga. No, nigga. How? Yo, don't do that shit, man. For real.
If you look at Dallas, taking care of business, Greg, in these NBA Finals. A win here tonight with almost 4 minutes to go to time.
Yeah, I mean, they held them on the court.
A blocking foul, they got shot the ball.
Faced a hostile crowd and a team with its back up against the wall. They're gonna have to match that
There's going to be some scene here tonight.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver it.
Jordan,
You gotta think that you're bad. How is this nigga doing that, bro? He's not that good,
If
bro.
he's going to hit that, forget about it. Defensively, this is what you want.
He's a
Puts it right between your eyes.
no good.
like
Time from Jordan. Robertson drives in. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Inefficient defense there, guys. If there's one thing you want to try to take away from Robertson, it's the dribble drive.
Now here's Anthony. No good from outside.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the 3-point line. Played him perfectly.
And here's LeBron outside. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Not quite
Oh my God.
that time around. Just looking.
Here's Jordan.
And they gave him. This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be a bad series. Oh my God, they're trying to. Bro, they're really trying to do this to me. This is crazy. They're not making it here for no reason.
Always looking for any way he can beat them.
It's like they giving this nigga all the calls. They let him make every shot. They give him air ones. Like, what we doing? Fucking turtleneck ass niggas. I'd be more happy if Braun was destroying me.
Tell the steps to the line, the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body
This
language.
nigga got my nigga Melo on lock. God damn.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the way.
God damn. Can I get a fucking shot off? Pussy.
No hesitation for Melo on the catch and shoot.
Robertson's got his second bucket of the night. What's been your take on the hustle stats?
Another big component for that game tonight is the points on turnovers. Converting on those chances.
Now here's Nowitzki. First quarter basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. LeBron's shot is good.
Great first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
I'm not having fun. Think about using my gun.
Oh my God, it's a bucket. What the fuck?
Tell them the truth. I think I'll be the one that they're through. Some stuff, that shit was true. Why do they care about the shit that they do? Keep a 30, I left with 11. On his body, don't let her get loose. Like, we made a movie on shit. What the fuck? Go by y'all. How you around? How does the distance get out of the kitchen? Like, when is you coming outside? Too deep when I'm on that side. I'm on that side when they go like a piston. Go to these eyes and we go ready to blister. I got niggas that on the man. Walk out. Who's gonna judge us the better than distance? If you can't run it, ain't nowhere to run. You fuck them up, bitch, and this shit got me cheating. You know I'm sitting out saying that to me.
Jordan outside.
Oh, down there.
Ow! Oh my God, this shit is nasty.
And the first one at the line is good.
Lost in the next room. Watch out, chicken door. Some of those busy get sent to the floor. They go to 3, I'm ready for war to go to the beat. They fight each other to the floor. Now I'm off the chill. I'm in the field like I'm playing with clothes. I'll send the shots to be checking you, bro. I'll send the shots to be checking you, bro. Watch out, chicken door. Some of those busy get sent to the floor.
And here in the first.
They go to 3, I'm ready for war to go to the beat. They fight each other to the floor. Now I'm off the chill. I'm in the field like I'm playing with clothes. I'll send the shots to be checking you, bro. In the shit, don't want to put time. Like it's actually going down. I cannot stop that and make sure it's done. They said they got problems when you make it jump. Mixing my name, I'm raising no commotion. I found that Addy, get him the pain. I'm a chip, the head of words. That shot up my order, cause you always fuck. Shut the surface, let me know if you take it. I got to gotta make those changes. You gotta watch up and pain because they be the ones that go play with danger. After I see my stop, say safety, safe, cause I'm making sure they with the shame. They try nice business. Think I'm good. Lost in the niggas, no vibes.
Bitch ass nigga.
Watch out, chicken throat. Some of the bitches get sent to the floor. They go to 3, I'm ready for war. Go trying to reach, they fight each other to the floor. Now I'm off the chill. I'm in the field like I'm playing with clothes. I'm sending shots to be checking you, bro. I'm sending shots to be checking you, bro. Watch out, chicken throat.
Oh my God. I want to get this bitch ass nigga the ball so bad.
They fight each other to the floor. Now I'm off the
Y'all niggas bitches.
like I'm playing with clothes. I'm sending shots to be checking you, bro. I'm sending shots to be checking you, bro. In the shit, don't wanna go time. Like it's actually going down. I cannot stop, gotta make sure it's right. They said they got problems when you make it jump. Mention my name, I'm raising no commotion. I'm on that
Bitch ass nigga.
I'm a chip, that head over the show, that shut up my order, cause you always
Can't guard me, nigga.
I'm not supposed to make some streets. You gotta fight with this. And then with this, they be the ones that go play with them. I doubt even. So I said, safety, same as I'm making sure they with the same thing. Try to make business. Think I'm great.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close.
I'm still in the corner, nothing stolen, keep it on flow. I'm with AB's business with quick show, niggas and polio. Like it's a part of me rolling the ops. For a line, I ain't back on smoke. So I'm trying to revive defense all over bed. But the options, I got them. Four first shot, we don't follow the trend. And coaches get so back off. I found her back, my relation more. Just making a pot, no jar, they take me to the candy, I can't do more. Bitch, I've been out like 90 degrees. Now we can save them from temporary angels. I stay up there with the breeze. Bitch, I'll be taking me down on my hands. All my niggas is players, what I do, my body, and my G, I get for the gym, and give my body, and cover the business. My niggas get you in the middle, I gotta touch they shit. If I reckon I can with my G, really don't niggas, I'm best in the state. I'm just gonna crack on my house to think. I can see confident, I'm a big like you in my jail. I'm the hardest, I kill it. I'm serious, you're a mess. I'm gonna think you tell me I'm still in the court, nothing still in the case of flow. I'm with AB's business, with quick show, niggas and polio. Like it's a part of me rolling the ops. For a line, I ain't got no show.
Look at the foul, like, how these niggas.
Bitch, I've been hot like it's 90 degrees. My niggas stepping from different angles. You know that I stay above the breach. Bitch, I be drinking way down to my ankles. All of my niggas is terrorists, but what I'm doing, my body, I'm working. My G, I got different adrenaline. Doing my body, I'm over the Benjamins. My niggas be cheating me. I got attention, never reckon I keep my G. They hate on me cause I'm blessed in the scene. Bullets go back like I was a thing. I can be cocky, no doubt. I'm a kid on you on my jail. Yo, when the hardest, I can't wait. If you sitting in shit on the mountain, I'm gonna throw you down on the floor. I'm still that cool. I'm in the store and keep some food. I want to be split your crystal bills and all yo. Like it's a part of me, boy. That's all right, I ain't got no strength. I'm trying to ride this thing so overblown. But the options, I'm done with them. I'm telling you, from the strength. Jesus, you don't go. I thought I was right now, I let you more. I want to swing on the bottom, so I still need to finish. I want to do now. Bitch, I've been hot like it's 90 degrees. Probably just going from different angles.
Oh my God, I knew he was gonna make that. I knew he was. Wow. That's cheating. That's fucking cheating, bro.
I got attention. Let's go. I can read my G. They on me because I'm blessed in the scene. Bullets go crack like I was a thing. Like what? I'm not the 3 or the 2, I'm the what? BBL booty, I pay for her butt. So whenever she make, I'm gonna give me a cut. Shawty like Cardi, it's nothing that's stuck. Hit from the back, I might go to the front. She got a booty, I'm rubbing her butt. Like, big girl, I wanna fuck. Like, get G. 1, 2 step in the box, 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 get G.
Fuck.
Like what? I'm not the 3 or the 2, I'm the what? BBL booty, I pay for her butt. So whatever she make, I'm gonna give me a cut. Shawty like Cardi, it's up and it's stuck. Hit from the back, I might go to the front. She got a booty, I'm rubbing her butt. Like, baby girl, I wanna fuck. Like, get G. 2 step in the box, get G. 2 step in the box, get G. 1, 2 step in the box, get G. Early on, Brody got pinned on the floor like a dog. Niggas can't go but where perform. He got no motion, I cannot support. Like, that's a sign of the chop. So we can't run looking at three in the spot, that's a billion shot. No hesitation, got him, is not even making him famous. She a baddie, she living my friends. She a thotty, throw it in rotation. Someone tell me why he sound like a bitch with a Jenny. Since they dissing this butt to get happy, I might be on trust to posting with the Jenny. Without it in a cut. And when I leave, I bet that shit be after. When I took money, nigga, I got plenty. This 40 gon' buck his head like a 50. Like if I hop out this car, I must park him. 7 shit in my parallel park him. 13 in his pocket. Hold it down and say, I ain't looking at you. And when I was the earthy, I tell her I don't fuck with my vibe. My mix keep 3 and they don't back up. I ain't just come to the studio and clock. In a party, I'm not having fun. I think about using my gun. I'm trying to fuck me up. I'm trying to make me a buck. You won't tell her the truth. I think I'll be the one straight to the stoop. Stop. That shit was cute. Why do they care about the shit that they do? For this fucking my cup like that 2 thoughts. I don't know who the ones I stop been shaking. For some boys, they say no my. She feeling the car like chocolate. My shit feeling no safety. Put rock in the sleep like a bunny. Stay my bull in my eyes be dirty. Shit crazy, I like all the change in the fucking spot. See you value emotion. I'm trying to down bad ocean. Stepping in the D, I don't got no emotion. When little baby, I ain't with a chosen. In the party, sipping Casamigos. My social that pulled the head. Do these actions, made a Jenny. Told her she gon' be here like 22. Two blast, and they both 20. 3 or the 2, I'm the what? BBL booty, I pay for her butt. So whatever she make, I'm gonna need me a cut. Shawty like Cardi, it's up and it's stuck. Hit from the back, I might go to the front. She got a booty, I'm rubbing her butt. Like, baby girl, I wanna fuck. Like, get you. 2 step in the box, get G. 1, 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 2 step in the box, get G. Oh, yeah. Wait. What? I'm not the 3 or the 2, I'm the what? BBL booty, I pay for her butt. So whatever she make, I'm gonna need me a cut. Shawty like Cardi, it's up and it's stuck. Hit from the back, I might go to the front. She got a booty, I'm rubbing her butt. Like, baby girl, I wanna fuck. Like, get you. 2 step in the box, get G. 1, 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 2 step in the box, get G. Oh, yeah. Wait. What? I'm not the 3 or the 2, I'm the what? BBL booty, I pay for her butt. So whatever she make, I'm gonna need me a cut. Shawty like Cardi, it's up and it's stuck. Hit from the back, I might go to the front. She got a booty, I'm rubbing her butt. Like, baby girl, I wanna fuck. Like, get you. 1 2 step in the box, 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 get you. Oh, wait. What? I'm not the 3 or the 2, I'm the what? BBL booty, I pay for her butt. So whatever she make, I'm gonna need me a cut. Shawty like Cardi, it's up and it's stuck. Hit from the back, I might go to the front. She got a booty, I'm rubbing her butt. Like, baby girl, I wanna fuck. Like, get you. 1 2 step in the box, get you. 1 2 step in the box. I'm trying to go for the win. Touch down, like a pin, like a trumpet. Got my chin up down with the bodies. I'm with the step as the fuck as I can. I am fucking my tickets up, so I will hang up again. In a party, I'm not having fun. I think about using my gun. I'm trying to smoke me up.
That's why, Cody, I have never left. I have always been here because no matter how high the hill is to climb, no matter what garbage they give me, I find a way to make it great. You had to leave. You had to leave because you realized that you're best you can wipe my ass. I make empires for billionaires. All you've ever done is steal money from their kids. That's why,
God damn.
I have never left.
Shit.
I have always been
Jesus
here. No matter how high the hill is to climb, no matter what garbage they give me, I find a way to make
Cena showing his
it
ghost. Cena showing his ghost status. I ain't gonna hold you.
I wanna fuck.
Like, get jig. Get jig.
1 2 step in the.
That's why, Cody.
I'm trying to make me a partner. You gonna tell him the truth? I think I'll beat him with straight to the stone. That shit was cute.
From day one, right down the street, to present day, all over America, Napa and our nationwide network of parts and exceptional service were built for one mission: to keep your business moving full speed ahead.
I'm feeling like taking a trip. Shall we? Yeah. Go coast to coast on a Monday. We'll start in the Big Apple. A Jalen Brunson update before last night's game.
When I know there's something where it's minor and I know I can play through it, I can play through it. But something like this, and I want to make sure we're on the same page, and we've been on the same page for the past couple of weeks, and so we're going to continue to practice that way. I think the worst part is knowing that I'm getting better and better, but I'm still not where I want to be. So day to day, it's getting better and better. Realistically, I'm hoping to play before the playoffs. I think it's just good for me to get some game reps before we go into that type of stretch run.
Okay, so the Knicks get the win over Portland, but Danny, what did you make of what we just heard from Brunson?
My guy, he's going to be back soon, but Ogugwa, he's the one that's stepping up. Can't wait to see him continue that. He's giving them 30 off the bench, or still starting. He's the guy that can give them 30 points when they need it. So I love what he's doing. I love what Mikal Bridges is doing. So I'm excited to see how this team shakes up in the playoffs.
They will need Jalen Brunson back to make a legit run. By the way, a quick happy birthday. Yeah. Happy birthday to Walt Clyde Frazier. Happy for this weekend. And the Cavaliers, they did something that hasn't been done since LeBron was on the team in 2010. They won their 60th game of the season. Ramona, what feels different about
I think when you look at the way his game has transformed this year, you got to give Kenny Atkinson a lot of credit for how he re-envisioned his role in that offense. You have two bigs, and they make it work now because they understand. He's like Chris Bosh. He's got guard skills as a big man. He can score from the perimeter and shoot the ball. It's really unlocked him.
Well, the Hawks, they've now won 8 of 12 to move on to the 7th seed in the East. To score back at the reeling Bucks, they beat last night for the final spot, trying to avoid the play-in here. Giannis Antetokounmpo Depot hosting Trae Young and Atlanta. So we're going to pick this up, Danny, early in the first quarter. Trae Young steals the ball. We did a segment with him once. We did a segment with him once where we had him guess, was this supposed to be a pass or a lob? Yeah, just going into that second, that was so similar. Great one there, though. Second quarter here. Atlanta trailing by 2. Trae Young hits a step back three.
Playing pickup basketball out there.
Another one, a few possessions later here. They call him the Great Barrier Thief for a reason. Ricochet had a really great game here.
That's Bello with a career night, right? 36.
Hawks take the number one pick going into halftime here. The third quarter, Trae Young again. Atlanta leading by 10 at this point. Finds Ricochet with a wide open three-pointer there. And then once again, Trae Young to Ricochet. Amazing alley-oop. Ricochet, yes, he did have a career night with 36 points. Young had 19 and 19. Trae celebrating the huge win for the Hawks over the Bucks. They get the win 145-124. And at this time of year, you have to just always continue to take a look at the standings. The Atlanta Hawks right there, the 7th seed in the Eastern Conference.
That's all. 6-1 Oklahoma. Number 11. Ice. Trae.
I'm always. I hope these New York fans find their way to the exit real quick.
Atlanta Hawks All-Star Trae Young is joining us now. Trae, you had a huge performance on the floor last night, but I understand you may even have a bigger announcement here to share with us. The floor is yours, sir.
Appreciate you, Malika, and thank you for having me on. I'm excited to announce that I'm accepting a role with OU basketball and being an assistant GM, as well as making a $1 million donation to help kickstart this whole thing. Wow. So it's exciting to be a part of this, and being from Norman and playing there, obviously, it's exciting time, and I'm looking forward to being in this new role.
This is pretty incredible. $1 million donation and taking on the role of assistant general manager here at your alma mater. And this is coming, Trae, just weeks after Steph Curry became the first active player in major United States professional sports to take an administrative job at a college. So you're joining a very, very small and exclusive fraternity here. What made this the right time to get involved?
I'll tell you, you are playing with.
Well, I think honestly today the game has changed, and with NIL and college basketball, the way it's changed, I think it's a perfect time for guys to be more involved with the schools that make them move anywhere, or help just kind of push them to be who they were. And I know for someone like Steph and me, we represent our schools off the court and in the locker room and talk trash all the time. So now to be able to represent even more, it's going to be even more special.
Absolutely. I'm envisioning you going to shoot around in the morning and then needing to be like, I got an administrative conference call that I have to take in the afternoon. So you're having a hand in all of these different things and learning how to balance it all and multitask. But I'm sure also, Trae, your play on the floor is something that draws people to you and then inherently draws folks to OU in this new role. So can we talk a little bit about that? Because you got 19 and 19 last night, a big win for the Bucks. I'm hoping we can take a look at one of those 19 assists and maybe one of the special alley-oop to the this season. You and Zachary Ricochet here. Can you walk us through this?
Fuck.
It's tipped and stolen by Iverson. That shot is off. And a close game so far in the first two quarters as we reach halftime.
Yes, this is something that, playing with Zach this year, we got to really learn each other, and when we're in transition, you got to pass it up, and don't find him, and he's so athletic and skilled and smart. If I can get it anywhere close to the rim, he's going to catch it and finish it, so that was great finish by him.
And we talked about him as being a rookie of the year type of player, but he should be getting a little bit more acknowledgement for a role like that. That was maybe the best assist on the floor that you had, Trae, but my personal favorite was one you had right after the game when you said you needed to make sure that you got 20. Can you just take us through this moment?
Oh yeah, no, this is cool. And I seen this fan. He was holding the sign like it was his birthday. Right by our bench, right behind the basket, and he was yelling the whole game. So and his mom and his dad right there were doing the same. So it was cool. I was able to do that for him. He wanted me to sign his hat. But I'm just getting the jersey instead. So it was cool. And that's what you do it for, the player.
Yeah, I feel like as much as signing a hat is cool.
Yo, what up, Shiesty? You already know what type of
A little bit more
got BT straight the rockets. These niggas on the rocket right now. We got cool that shit the fuck
out. But it's the person that you are too, and getting to see that at a collegiate level, I think it's going to be so special for these players. Hey Trey, before we let you go, I just got one more.
Going up 3 games to none.
I mean, the sky's the limit for us. I mean, we gotta be ready to play. For me, I don't really want to focus on that. I've been focused on day to day with this team all season. That's why it's kind of hard for me to really answer that question, because like it's really been a day to day getting better, and Quinn has done a great job of just focusing on getting better, focusing on preaching that to each and everybody, and you can see that with guys like Dyson Daniels is playing like a defensive player of the year type of player, which you should get. Zachary Ricochet obviously doing a rookie of the year type of thing, which you should get too. Like everybody just playing and contributing and getting better each and every day has been the main focus for us. And the postseason team here, we hear about that.
I've seen this team make some incredibly special runs when they were underestimated, and I really appreciate you taking the time here, Trey. Congratulations again on your new role, the assistant general manager here with Oklahoma. We really look forward to seeing you on the floor, and we look forward to seeing you in that new position.
And it's Elijah Wan in at the
appreciate you. Thank you, Malika.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 11.
Who the fuck you thought this was, you bitch ass nigga? Who you thought was catching that?
Just not there.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity.
Gazi DiVincenzo, toss. Marcus Sasser, gone. Isaiah Stewart, bye. Ron Holland, adios. JD Bickerstaff, you know it's good fit. Moving on. Wish I thought we could delineate coach just a little. A-Rod coming in to save the day. Give him a lead jersey. Comfortable and scary. You know what? It happens both sides sometimes. Maybe part of the experience. Anthony Edwards, though, knocks down the three. This is week. With something in the two. Edwards for 20 again. He has 25 points. The Timberwolves up 10 at this point. Wow. Late in the fourth quarter. Edwards passing up to Julius Randle for the slams. Randle 26 points, 8 rebounds. Here's Anthony Edwards.
That's like 3 steals in a row. Shit was crazy.
Fight 10 points for him.
They out, we out. It's time to fight. You can't throw punches and throw punches on the pitch. Within the game, so that's how we do.
These two teams are not backing down from anyone, and they want to make some noise in the playoffs. There's 2 rules of Fight Club. 1, we don't talk about Fight Club. 2, we then talk about it on NBA. So, Legs, did last night tell you something about these two teams?
Well, look, it's not shocking that something like that between two teams that I think pride themselves on the defensive end of the floor. Let's start there. So the physical part of the game on that end is something that matters to both of these teams. And I also think J.D. Bickerstaff recently, in some of his comments, pounding the table at a post-game presser, talking about his team doesn't get any respect. I think that's a mantra now that this team is carrying as they try to continue to prove themselves. So that's really, to me, what sort of led to this moment. And look, I think if this had stayed contained to the court, I'm not sure there are going to be suspensions because the punches were thrown. The fact that it's spilled into the first row and you're letting in fans' laps, it becomes a dangerous situation for fans to be sitting there, taking that on, sitting in the first couple of rows. You even had one fan trying to play Chris Baker, and he got his arm shoved away. You now have a serious situation that will potentially escalate. So I think there will be suspensions at the end of the day, but I think this is 2 teams fighting for different things, certainly, but 2 teams that absolutely even know they're going to feel us on the defensive end. When you put teams like that on the court, a spark can start anything.
Yeah, I love it. I love the competitive nature of it. Obviously, it went a little bit overextended. It didn't have been into the stands. But this is the type of play that fans want to see. They want to see competitive nature without it being snatched. So I would like to see less technical, less ejections, with guys make it better. Obviously, shouldn't get to this far. But, I talked about Bobby Portis earlier in the year, like him being less aggressive because he didn't want to get any technicals this year. I like to see more of the old school type of play where guys don't get ejected. You can get technicals, but, playing with some competitive edge.
You're talking about old school, these two points of the Detroit. This Detroit team is physical. Yeah, and Christian had a quote out where saying, like, this was coming. This game, they got physical, they play physical, we play physical, kind of got out of hand. You felt it coming back. You watch that play, you don't see why Nasri is so upset, right? Watch the whole game, there was a lot of that. That was some old school fight. So the Lakers, they put up a Saturday night special against the Grizzlies that got us one of the photos of the season here. LeBron James, Luka Doncic. This is all the play right here, Ramona. You get ready for all of this. The photo, the moment, does it remind you of anything, Danny?
Yeah, that's a cold picture, but not as cold as the other one.
Well, which one are you talking about?
Dwayne Wade, LeBron James.
The airplane, right? Dwayne Wade needs to pass to LeBron. They created one of the most iconic photos.
15 years ago.
Side by side, LeBron James still able to throw it down in the cold stare there from Luka Doncic.
So crazy. So going to continue.
They weren't looking for the photo, though. They were looking for the win. Here, LeBron James with the dunk. First round matchup, 4-5 in the West, probably. And then about a minute later, here, Doncic hits a little mid-range. Gets that one to go. But it was really the work of their big three in this one. A few minutes later, Austin Reeves with the floater in the lane. The Lakers are going to win this one, 134-127. And shout out to Abigail Keenan Fields here, who took this photo, because socials came alive with this compilations of LeBron and Luka does against the Grizzlies, that certain LeBron and Dwayne Wade moment back from 2010. An excellent photo here by Abigail, and let's see the way everybody reacts.
Bravo.
Let's break down these two plays with a little pick-up. I know you said, Danny, that the earlier one was better, but let's look a little bit of a deeper look. Nice. We also found the pass was better. Was it Wade's or was it Doncic's?
Yeah, I agree with Danny. The photo was better, but I think Luka's pass, I don't know. I like this one a little bit better. Look, Dwayne Wade, nice little drop off. Not too much to that. But Luka, with the flip back and knowing that the entire time he was going down the court, he knew exactly where LeBron was.
Bro, stop it. The Wade shit was way better.
He dropped that ball. So I'm a little bit preferable to the Luka pass.
All right, because the Luka pass, which LeBron dunk was better than.
I mean, it's pretty obvious. 15 years Wade, jumping a little bit high. So I'm going to go with LeBron from 2010. Obviously, Luka's pass was probably better than the photo. Both of them really good photos. All right, with his face at the rim, still 40, doing some good stuff at 40, but it's a little different airtime on this one.
All right, and you get the style question. Which one had more pizzazz for the poster?
Miami.
2025. Wait in the airplane. Come on now.
Come on, bro. Wade sold that.
But that's airplane balloon? I just don't so much respect for this.
The post
my photos, everything's like in between. Yeah, to be able to capture that moment is awesome. The Lakers, they're not just looking for photo ops, they're looking for wins right now and to stay out of the play-in. So tonight, the Lakers, they host the Rockets. Tim Legler, this is going to be really interesting. Can they protect the glass? That is what I am watching. What have you seen specifically from the Lakers offense as of late, guys?
Well, I just think the chemistry, once again, between Luka and LeBron, I think that's really what this is all about. The playmaking of Luka Doncic, the way they handed over the offense to him, I think is what's special. We talk about that pass, but look, what goes into that. Luka Doncic, from the time he pass right here, he knows exactly where LeBron is. So now, get into the lane, take those two guys with him, clear out the path. LeBron trailing the entire way. I think LeBron taking advantage of open court opportunities with Luka. I love this one because he freezes Zach Edey, because if Edey steps up, there's a lob to Jackson Hayes. Luka stops, lets that defender recover. He knows he's trying to get back into the play, lets a little flyby happen and shoots the mid-range jumper. So I just think they're so dynamic in their ability to take over games and dominate one-on-one matchups as a scorer, but also what they can do to create if they get multiple guys and draw that traffic. It's special, and I think that the best is yet to come for these two the rest of the season.
The Lakers, they have 8 games left, guys, 4 against teams that they look up at here in the Western standings, and they're still very much in that fight game to be able to stay out of the play-in. They're getting the Rockets on the second night of a back-to-back. How can they take advantage?
basketball, I think they need to trend in the same place. They have to win games, bro. They don't want the Clippers are playing really well. Minnesota's playing well. All the teams behind them, they don't want them to catch it. So for me, it's more defensively. Offensively, they're great, explosive. Austin Reeves, LeBron, and Luka. But defensively, they better figure it out to find a way to get back to the way they were playing before LeBron got hurt in order to be ready for the playoffs. But right now, they weren't doing that last 10 years. So.
I think that do we count this as the second out of the back on the beat the Suns as bad as they did last night? Well, they were able to kill the bracket out minutes.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other.
There's too many people beside
Too
me.
many easy looks.
Snap your W2 and file your taxes 100% free. Plus, is your biggest refund. File free now. Less than 37% of filers qualify. Simple forms and 30%
And here's the break. Durant wide open. Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
We should know what you're getting into. With hundreds of offers, Pretty Farmer
let's go. You already know, man. Come pull the rocket down. Motherfuckers going down, baby. This makes me under Austin Reeves. Realest white boy you ever seen in your life. Oh, how does he just behind me like that, bro? Like, shit is stupid.
Well, should any of us be surprised if they need a bucket? LeBron says, "Get me the ball," and delivers once again.
Allen Iverson on the wing. Over Robertson.
Bitches,
Here
right?
it goes.
Well, I'm on a list of it.
Cut down to the bucket for Iverson.
Look at who's going to play Cunningham right now. Gets the ball, gets back.
It's blocked. It's out of bounds. The man is able to retain.
He sent that shit back to Chicago.
With the Heat's best defender's hand in his face, we don't know. It's Bush. It isn't just the madness in the tournament, it's buzzer beaters in the NBA as well, and the entire basketball world took notice. Cade Cunningham took hoops by storm last night. I think it's fair to say that we should get a little bit more Detroit basketball games. What do you think? On ESPN, because they showed up and showed out. So show everybody how this one went down last night, my friends. Cade Cunningham and Detroit Pistons in South Beach. We picked this one up in the third quarter. You got Chadlow. Huge slam there for Detroit. The pass, of course, from Cade Cunningham. And then Cade going to work here. Sliding from defenders. How many pump fakes is that?
Look at the bag, bro. Gets in the paint, brings toward the defender, stays on balance, and gets a good shot.
This is a good game down the stretch.
Shit,
No, it's a windshield weapon.
Well, that's their hero.
Oh my God. On the other end of it.
Just look at the distribution of the basketball. Everyone's fighting for boards. How bad do you want it? Knock it down. We thought that could have been the dagger.
We really did. And then Tyler Hero, once again, buzz kick hero, we call it.
Hey! What is wrong with you, nigga? We in a Dixie. Stop playing with me. I'm here, pussy. What's my name?
113.
Way to fame, nigga. Y'all niggas supposed to take home court. We here too, nigga. That's my house.
Cade Cunningham with Bam Adebayo hit in his face. It's good. The bank is open.
Their defense, that makes on my page. He was 6'6". Bam would have got his hand on that shot.
This is what it's set.
Here's James. Chipped away. Here's Anthony. Money!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And one of the wrong, nothing else to do.
King James with ice water in his veins, an absolutely breathtaking player.
If you're living with severe alopecia areata, it's time to throw out loud. Was FDA approved Refulo. In just under 6 months, some people taking Refulo saw significant hair regrowth that covered 80% of their scalp. Some even saw this amount of regrowth in just over 4 months. Refulo is the first and only once-daily prescription pill for both adults and adolescents 12 years and over. Refulo can make it harder to fight infections, some serious like tuberculosis, and increase the chance of cancers, including lymphoma, lung, or skin. People 50 plus with risk for heart disease have a greater chance of heart attack, stroke, or death. Blood clots or allergic reactions can happen. Stop taking if allergic to lift with these problems starting.
Anthony Dorisberg and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, LeBron James.
I'm sitting there. I seen the scores. When they had everybody, I seen the scores when they just had one other player. Because Kawhi, they had everybody there. Kawhi is still that, bro. Everybody there. And I mean, I got a ring and I'm happy, but I seen when Kyrie was just on the court with KD, they beat about 50, bro. Nah, they definitely beat you. But it just happened at the field. Shout out to y'all. Now I'm back that he beat them fully healthy Knicks by himself. You can't replace that feeling, though, bro.
It's game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Miami Heat have their backs against the wall, down 3 games to none. Can the dream of defying history by doing what no team has done before drive them to victory? It's a must-win Game 4 against the Dallas Mavericks. The NBA postseason coming up next.
It's been a very one-sided NBA Finals. It's 3 games to nothing. Could we be crowning a champion tonight? This is Brian Anderson. Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill here with me. Now Dallas' starting group. They've got James, and it's Robertson in at the point. And for the Heat, Carmelo Anthony out there with Johnson. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Gilmore in at the center position. If you look at the Mavericks,
$600 a year. That's a round trip flight for my next getaway. For just $28 a month, Philo offers over 70 channels of live and on-demand TV. You also get AMC Plus included at no extra charge. There's no long-term contracts or hidden fees. And you can try Philo for free for 7 days. You also get unlimited recording storage too, so you can watch your favorite shows whenever and wherever you want. Just think about it. Switching from YouTube TV or Hulu Live to Philo can save you $600 a year. That's real money that goes right back into your pocket. Start your 7-day free trial of Philo right now.
Anthony against Jordan. And he drives in. The shot no good. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Now Johnson. On the wing, Anthony. The 3 is up. Unable to get that one.
NBA, it was a lot of action last night. Just to add situation. Just so quick there, assistance real quick here. And he was 33. Real they are. 46 and 8. The boy really had 19 and 25 and 7. He's not 27. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. But the flip. That's what I said. He said they got active last night. I think this was a crazy foul, though. It was. He overlooked.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's his first trip to the line.
That's a strong. That's like the top of wood. What you put for that? What? Love with Jack Taylor. With Jack Taylor, clear story. The Bradley didn't say like that. That was crazy.
What the hell? That was
so what's the problem?
Nigga, 2K just did dirty.
And he's good on the second.
2K just definitely cheated.
For Dallas, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor.
What the
fuck? Why would he do that?
See, that's what they get.
Dallas shooting their first free throws
like
of the night.
18, it is. They're wrong. It was Mike.
And he drops the first.
The Mike said, okay, get your teammate. They never got a touch. This one else got we got from everything. Why can't I do that? We got some more things.
And he makes both free throws.
I didn't know that Pablo Pujol was a assistant coach.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter.
He was fighting. He was there trying to break it up. He got ejected. Who gets the biggest power? I thought, Isaiah Stewart's getting it just because that's everybody just like every time we see him doing stuff, it's not basketball.
In the post. And Jordan comes to help. Johnson for three. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
Read back to 80, bro. That's right team. Don't do one, got me crashing. I'm ready to do it. My God, we'll do it. Speaking of crash down there, listen, the Rockets got the ass situation against the Cubs for next one whole line. Once KD got hurt, hope he builds up soon, man. But listen, we gotta get crazy. These Rockets team, they were crash out there. They just got on here. Yeah, 2023, bro. They have led the league in ejections with 18, technical fouls with 99, 23 in post technical fouls. They working out on the qualifications. They got 27, they number one, and they are fourth in technical fouls. You talk about this quick to be crash out. Hey, these Rockets niggas be going crazy. Mark Clip, Dylan Brooks. It was just good. Yeah, but it was the league as well. That's crazy.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
It's stolen.
Watch his great awareness. He was ready and took advantage.
Why he was so crazy?
Here's
like
Iverson.
you like this, you thought they were
Right side Durant. Pass to Iverson. Clock at 6.
Yeah.
The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Durant for free. Harris with a rebound.
Shout out to the Rockets, man. Real fast out. And we just had 28 and 3 yesterday. Devin Green was crazy with 33. They had 16 and 9. And Thompson Twin had 12, 10 and 9. Hey, man. And the Rockets team going crazy. So in the last 13, we need to put more respect on these boys.
Yeah, great heads-up play by Durant.
That's solidified number 3 in the West right now. We pull up the records to the Big 12.
That's a young college dude. They're going to play hard. They're going to see when the game slow down.
Miami shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Make these shots.
And he makes the first. Frazier, he's checking for the Mavericks. So he gets a
we do this all the time, but listen, as of today, the Rockets can take care of the Timberwolves. How you feel about that left up the the squad?
32 left in the first quarter here.
I got my Timberwolves looking below this playoffs. And they've been winning games too. Yeah, I'm taking over here.
Miss after miss right now.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup.
Today, you could have been playing that in that matchup.
Bitch ass nigga, no. Boy.
Just deflating.
Nigga.
That's trying to make a comeback. Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
1 minute left to play in the first quarter.
You talk about time Thursday had a distant season. Who's the
They
boy?
need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way
Everybody take the
too long
first
I'm going to go with
Back to James. Goes up.
Damn.
Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got 4 rebounds now.
It's time to do it.
James against Durant. To the right side.
Yeah, that right there
passes to Hastings.
Even honestly, even though you get KD, but they made up the KD too is a hell of a roster.
The Mavericks have gone only 2 of 6 from the field.
Still.
KD and I
Here's
got
Parrish.
KD.
Still without a bucket.
Coming off the final defense. Look at that. They must be making the final.
6 on the shot clock.
Final thing to do that.
Good
That's
job.
like how?
That's crazy.
Like,
That's crazy shit. With the Mavs.
For 3, Durant.
The Rockets for sure. All right, man. Listen, we got to move on, Jeff. Appreciate you showing up, man. We got a busy day, man. We're going to have this place real quick. Get the rest of this out, man.
Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back after this word.
Don't need whoever mama you finna put them on. Talk about the transfer portal. We'll see you later. Hey, we'll tell y'all when he leave.
I'm about to leave. I ain't counting with it. He's going. He's trying to go to the
Welcome you
league.
back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Heat.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively. Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Taking a look at the Mavericks.
Okay,
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
122. John went crazy yesterday with 24, 12, and 7. Jared Allen balled out as well. 25 and 12. The boy NPZ balled out. 34 and 4. Drake Carter had 24, 8 and 8. Kawhi did not play yesterday. Y'all really did rest, but. Hey, man, has 5 and 5 the last 10, but they had 60 wins of the season. Be concerned about the team with the playoffs? Is just top in so cool.
I've seen stories what happened to us in the playoffs.
Here's Robertson.
And everybody was prepared to
goes back up.
But
it's hauled in by Kobe. Miami leading by 6. Pass to Anthony. Lets it go from the wing. Drained it for 2 points.
Consistent buckets. Every team wants them. They show you running effective team offense.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
So in the second round, they're probably going to play that 4 or 5 matchup, I would imagine. I don't think that either one of them can push him over the edge to be some decent series for sure, but they'll compete, man. You think they're going to get him up out of here?
They probably okay. I just don't like the team, but I don't feel like they got enough. I know they can do it.
Man.
They just don't. They one of them teams, bro. They like a good regular season team. Come down to the playoffs, it just ain't going to be good.
Here's Robertson.
Man, that's tough.
And you
can count it. The Bucks obviously following about the name right now. Man, they look like they're going to be locked in that 16. They're going to be easy for the
He's got his
Knicks.
first opportunity at the line here tonight.
They're not down here like this team.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Johnson with it. No points so far. Pass to Anthony.
Are you sure your tax expert is right for you? Switch to TurboTax Full Service. You'll be matched with a TurboTax expert and get real-time updates on your progress. And you get your best income guaranteed. Switch to TurboTax Full Service.
14.
Get the fuck out of here.
Robertson's got 7 points here in the quarter.
It took him a while to get his legs
The new Asiago Bagel Sticks are just $7.99 packed with bold flavors and here for a limited time.
The unselfishness makes the next pass and enables his team.
In general, I think our guys to the league would be
And so he draws a foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Dallas shooting their 4th and 5th.
I think you have a moment here with him where you could really fill him up and roll. I know he's big already, but there's a whole other level for him to go. I think
he's perfect from the line this time.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Pass to Hastings.
Can John Morant be the face of the league? Yes, he can, and yes, he will.
Shot clock at 6. And he makes no mistake.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. James passes to Parrish. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Parrish has gotten his second bucket.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
I mean, the picture of the flag he played with,
Anthony, the pass to Hastings. Count that bucket. Hastings has got 11.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
At that time, he felt good.
Robertson's shot is off.
Heat
leading by 5.
Down low. Talking about the extremely odd times.
Hastings, the pass to DeRozan.
And that aside, I'm mainly talking about the fact that they've been hovering around the second team all year.
Tries to spin move. Pass to Iverson. And there's a shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:16 left in the first half.
In this specific draft,
here's Frazier.
always been the low-hitting.
Back to James. Oh, Point from the King.
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron put some muscle on the slam.
The drop around was in that exact same draft class too. And I promise
Here's
you,
Hastings.
that
11 points in the game.
Street God's been drafted.
On the wing, Bryant. Here's Durant. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Give him 8.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Here's Frazier. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Yep, that one goes. Hastings has got 6 here in the quarter. 32 seconds left in the half. Frazier, the pass to Parrish. Rebound Miami. Outside Johnson. Here's the floater. And it's good on the layup. And now it's a 7-point Heat lead.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
I would consider this a difference.
Now here's Jordan with 2 seconds left. And slam dunked by Jordan.
I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Heat out in front, leading by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
How have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on, fellas, get after it.
Yeah, just a few more stops. Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. They are on the cusp of closing out this series.
I swear it
Think
feels
they'll
like
get it done,
ever
big
since
fellas?
this one video,
You smell that
everything
already?
just went
Smells like
downhill
barb.
for Memphis' championship window.
That's
The
it
other
for
thing
us. Thank
is, we literally done.
And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. Now Anthony. They've got Johnson. He's out there with Anthony. And it's Hastings in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
And I spoke with a tabletop expert who helped me follow the conflict.
Slams it down. Man, they're really getting aggressive now. So it's Dallas with it. They trail by 7. Pass to Jordan. Here's the Nowitzki. The 3. The shot no good. Here's Hastings. 15 points in the game. And now the Mavs on the run. And there's James from the arc. Oh, LeBron buries the 3.
From the corner, LeBron's so versatile offensively.
And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Anthony against Jordan. The kick to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Over James. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
Well, that should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Off target from 3-point range.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Durant with a screen on James. Here's Hastings, checked by James. Here's Anthony, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
And this could be one of those things. Now, they're going to get out of coaching attitude in that 2 main event.